Hello everyone and welcome back to Farthest Frontier once again to our extreme playthrough on the highest difficulty. We are alive, that is some magic here I hope, and we also have achieved 100 population in the last episode. I'm looking at my grain mill here right now because we're pretty low on food once more, and the windmill has now started its production of flour. So the first flour would come in soon. 10 people would like to join. We're going to accept them despite being low on food. I'm still going ahead with this, and we do need to quickly redo something here. So I would like to move the market. So I just have to interrupt my my introduction, and we're just going ahead and move the market a bit further now over into this area, probably like that, right? So that we take in this whole block then, and then I'm building a second market now over here for these people that live here. So let's just build this one too. That is going to be pretty important for our income then. And with that market, we can also afford now the first houses then in this area, something I would really like to do. And yeah, this is the first block then. And we do need it already, right? Because we are getting really swamped with people. And let's just have some houses then here, and probably a few more houses then in this area too. Not the highest fertility yet, so this is kind of like the outskirt of my city. But later on, of course, we're going to have then also moving and making this area more beautiful. But for now, this is going to be just fine. And there is a tiny spot available still, but I would also like to squeeze in a house. That's a lot of houses, so we do have the logs for that. We do have the workforce for that as well. And time is of the essence for these guys here. Why? Because winter is, of course, approaching once more, and I do need to accommodate them somehow. On food, we are at 5 months food supply yet. Harvest is just coming in, so this is the one where I say it was actually fine accepting them because the food is coming in just now, and that's going to be golden for us. And also the flour is coming in, and the bakery will be able to start now as well. So we got 500 flour. The first bakery is already close to completion then, and I'm going ahead with the second bakery, of course, as well. And this one we're probably going to get somewhere down here. Actually, yeah, instead of this house there, I would like to have a bakery then here as well. So as we know, bakery is also increasing desirability by quite a bit, and it is, of course, providing food. So two very important things. There's the next bakery then. Lots of constructions. That's why I'm assigning more people to builders than usually, right? So we got 15 now, so 16 actually, and still 10 laborers available for other tasks. The farmer is fine. The forager, let's go ahead with adding another one to the forager. That's another food income. And as we can see, we're sitting at 9 months of food now, thanks to all the harvest, and only 2 months of spoiling. So the winter is already secured with that. Pretty sure, no problem really. And I hope that with the barn, we still don't see any milk here. Milking is though enabled. Enable milking. Now it is enabled. Okay, I think it was disabled up to this point, and now it is enabled. Let's just hope that we get milk in somehow. Seems like there was a bug. I mean, only now do we have the grain anyway, right? So only now do we have the possibility of getting milk out of it. And I think this is what happens then as well. Now, yes, the housing market is a bit overheated, but as we can see, with so many builders intact, there's like 3 houses already coming together. Now 4 houses, just like that. So that's how quickly we can now expand with more homes then. Also, the market is already finished. That's the beauty of having a lot of builders available, right? So 2 markets now. This district has the market, and this district has the market with a bit of overlap, but that is totally fine, of course. And yeah, also our income is only better because of this. Since we have the people, let's also assign a second person to the lookout tower, since I'm expecting more raiders then as well. With the remaining workforce, 2 are being used for the bakers. Look at that, 19 laborers available. Let's assign a few again to our mines. So let's make it 6 in total. So 2 for every mine that we have then. Getting the ore in, getting the clay in. That's just overall very, very important. And I think this work camp has 4. And this work camp has 4, yes, and it is doing its job just fine. Very good. Production there is fine. Now, another thing, we should probably work on more fields for the future. So I do have my road that just leads up there, and we're probably then continuing here with another field area. This should be having a nice fertility already, thanks to the cows that were grazing here, and we can now go ahead with adding then just another field to that area. And then just another one here as well. Right, so 2 more fields coming along. And the cows will be grazing I'm over here for now, right? Or where should they actually go for? Yeah, over there. Problem is we do have these stones here that need to get away. So we need to put them away there as well. Very good. The next house has been finished then too. And the bakeries are coming along. The first one is finished over here. Already has 62 flour in stock. They also require firewood and water. So I will need to go ahead with another well. A well is very close to this bakery. A well is close to this bakery. But I'm pretty sure I still need another well. And let's just have it over there because there's nothing close by. We just need water for my people. And that's the better opportunity there. Perfect. Now, there we have also then enough houses. We have 124 housing now. I could still go with another house then here. Let's do this. That's leading then to that house there. So that this market really has a lot of people in its vicinity there as well. Right, and with that we have the whole middle area here available. I would probably like to push some things around. This house there I would like to move a bit further. Right, and then we have this whole middle side there, and this is where I will have then my house of healing once I can afford it. Just like that. And as we can see, this will then affect all of them here like that. Oh god, another bear. Another bear that is attacking my forager shack. He's stealing... What? The bear is stealing? Berries. That's why he's attacking. He's stealing the berries and the cabbage from the forager shack. And he's going to the next one then right away and also steals some food there. Yep. Now this is something I haven't seen yet. Alright, so he's actively stealing my food. And he's up here in this area. I don't have a lot of defense yet. We do have villagers. Lots of them. So I'm going to start an attack on the bear. So this is of course very risky business. Yeah, that bear won't let go now. Do we have another villager close by? No, don't run away. Get me that bear. Okay, perfect. That bear is down without any losses. But seriously, we do probably will need some protection up here then too. Still no milk. Okay, it's cold weather right now. But we should still have everything else in store. And the grain is also in. And also the first bread is in store, so 100 bread for now. Both of my bakeries are producing, and with that we have further secured our food supply. And we can even assign then more people to that, if I need to. But then of course we need to check our flour consumption. I think adding a second one here to this bakery will be fine for now. And also my fourth field is now producing grain, so we really have now lots of grain over the period. What we can still do though is the potter building. Requires clay, water and firewood to make pottery out of it. And this is a luxury good that we definitely will need for my people, but also for selling. So we do have this cute location here for another industry building. Just close to my storage area. And I would like to add this one here as well. 50 planks, that's a lot. And we have 4 people working in the saw pits. I might actually need a second saw pit in here soon. Alright, Christmas season once again is over. Freezing temperatures still remain. And yeah, the end of year 12 is upon us. While I continue also moving my city now a bit back and forth here to also get us a nice city look there as well. Alright, balance is at 20. The healing hut was 30, I think. It's just ridiculously expensive, to be honest. And oh, there it is. Also, my cows were goodly pooping. We got a third cow now. Very good. And the milk production is up and running. This makes me very happy, because with this we have now 2 things. First of all, more and more cows per year. As we can see, their birth rate is 1 per year now. And also we have the milk, and also once it's full we get leather and tallow out of that by slaughtering surplus cows, basically. And this is pretty important, right? So a functional barn is just really, really good for the future, providing and securing a lot of resources. Firewood is low. I think, yep, we can still add a second person to the firewood splitter. Let's do this so that we have now 2 fully working. This really should be fine though now. I'm not expecting that we need more firewood, especially since the logs is now really in again. So we have enough, a high stable influx of logs. So we don't really need much more than that. Also, my arborist building is working. We might actually go for a second arborist building somewhere over here, right? So a bit further away. Let's make it a nice, cute road then that leads up there. Somewhere over there, right? And then we can have another arborist building for fruit trees. And as we can see, perfect fertility in this area overall, especially up there, but also here. Unfortunately, both traders don't really offer me a lot of trades that we can import, but exporting wise we can get something out. Oh yeah, the next village raid. Oh god, poor, who is that? Lovelyn, my forager. He's already running back home. I hope she makes it, as the next raiding party is coming in. And this time though, we should be better prepared with 2 of those. So please, please give me what I hope it is. Let's ring the bell. People get back home. Oh, it's 13 raiders. It's more. Ah, they're coming in from the other side now too. Way more than originally anticipated. Okay, these raiders are under attack now. And as we can see, we are doing some good damage now. Oh yeah, this raiding party has no chance. And they're already fleeing. Yeah, and that's that. This raid was a total disaster, so 7 out of the 7 killed. I think we can actually go ahead here and sell some stuff now while my traders are still in. Some logs I'm actually selling, right, for a bit of coin. And on the second trader, I actually wanted some baskets. We have that. And also the candles. Some candles, not all of them because the price is not ideal. But that's a bit of gold, and gold we can always use. So, the other traders, unfortunately, they are, the other raiders, they are plundering a bit over here. So this is not protected yet. And they're attacking my town hall. Alright, don't really have a lot of chance as they're getting killed, and they certainly will not have a chance getting at my storage. But they definitely did some damage. We'll just see what it is then after this raid is over. There's still a few more. Probably not getting killed, unfortunately. But off they go again. Let's put the bell offline. This was a pretty big raid, and yet we didn't really have a lot of losses, so I'm confident. Though we do need some protection over here then soon. Yeah, I don't know. We do also need a healer hut, so we need to decide then once again what is more important to us. As always, choices, choices. Let's also quickly check out my town center. And, oh, also someone immigrated. And for the next upgrade, we don't need that much else anymore. So I'm already saving up with the gold. The clay we have, the planks we'll have, of course, as well. I do need still 10 more people, 9 more people. And also 20 more homesteads. So we basically need to start upgrading our homes here. I still have a lot of shelters. And that's, of course, a desirability problem. So let's go ahead and also start increasing this by adding some garden trails in the back of these houses. Also here, these people, so that we can properly upgrade them. There's 2 garden trails here. Proper choice would probably have a park there. But since I've built the first already, I'm not messing around with anything else there. There we have high desirability. These guys here definitely get a nice upgrade then. So here. These are fine. And then these latest buildings that we had, they received something here and then also some garden trail here. That's expensive, but I hope that it's going to pay off then soon. And with the gold that we made, let's keep it in the trading post for now, the 600 gold. So we got 1,000 gold now at this point. Yes, and as we can see, 200 bread was looted and 150 flour. and half the raiding party was killed, despite having almost no resistance here. So it wasn't that bad, and we can lose flour, to be honest, because we got lots of it. We got 2,000 flour in storage right now, so that's fine, and the harvest season just started again. So a bit of food looted is not the biggest deal, as long as my core area remains intact. We do need to push for the next town center, because I want to upgrade my palisade here to a wall. We have the stone for that. And let's also check out my laborer. Yep, we do need to reduce the amount of builders now to get the laborers back in again, right? So there you go, going up again. Because the laborers are doing very important work, transportation, and stuff like that. Also, this year's harvest is almost upon us. Look at that. For example, we got the maximum yield. We got actually more than what is the estimated yield out of our beans here. So that is pretty successful. The grain is looking fantastic there as well. I might actually choose some different crops than here as well from time to time. So something like carrots or whatnot, to add a food variety, right? So we got the carrots here in this year. The clover is fine. Then I will have the clover. And then can I have something smaller at the end of the year? Nah, unfortunately not. So if I want to go with the carrots there, because only beans, of course, is not the best option. We do need some food variety. We can also stop here the full working cycle there. We have now almost no wheat anymore. So it is the clover, then the beans, and then we have for this season turnip. Yeah, turnip sounds good at the end of it. And then we can definitely squeeze something in here in the center with heat tolerance. Unfortunately, that's not possible. That is not good. So let's put this one and the field work into the middle. That is the best, because this is frost and this is frost. And in the middle, during high summer, we do have then field work to do. So there is also a nice crop rotation now. As this is really one of the most important features of this game, we should use it to the maximum. I also don't want to have 2 times the beans here. So for this season, we're also going with carrots there and then clover. And that's probably it, right? Yeah. But I want my carrots. Oh, yep. And the upgrading continues. 6 buildings right now. Want to upgrade 7 buildings to the next level. That's going to be pretty good for us, because it also means more tax income, of course. This one doesn't want to upgrade. It has desirability, but not the food type. And these guys here already get their garden trails. Very important that we continue with upgrading those then as well. Let's add another garden trail on that side. And yeah, also very good. My potter building is finished. This looks more like a tavern than a pottery, but okay. And yeah, 2 people are working in that, producing now pottery with that. Right, so our clay and our firewood and water is getting consumed. I'm probably going to need then a well in this area too, because there's more and more buildings now that consume water. And we definitely don't want to get this from the city itself. So I'm going to add it there as well. Also, my next arborist building ready for action. We can plant once again some trees here. So let's go ahead with some apple trees. And all the other trees as usual, to have a fully used arborist building far away from the city. So we will not have to destroy it that soon. Alright, also all our planks are getting consumed right now because of all the, buildings coming in, being upgraded here. But that's also having a very good side effect on us. The money is going up. So my balance is at 32. So theoretically we could afford now a healer hut. Yep. And I'm tempted. Either that, or we build up a smaller defensible area here as well, if there's another attack coming for those guys. We'll probably have a bigger storage area than here as well at some point, so starting with a few towers might not be the worst of things. Or having it close to the town center. If there's an attack on my town center again, I definitely want to have at least another lookout tower protecting it. And I think I might actually favor this. Yep. So for my defenses, you never know where they could come, right? So either from that side or that side. And having a smaller lookout tower will protect my town hall then as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this for now here. Also with a small wall then around it. That's expensive, but unfortunately it's absolutely required. I'm sure we can boost our income there to 40 there as well. Pretty soon. There's still a few more homes being upgraded right now. Alright, winter is upon us. Food is fine. Firewood is fine. And Christmas is coming in once more. The most beautiful season of the year. At least I think during Christmas season, I'm not expecting any raiders. And with that, we have year number 14. New livestock animal has been born. A new villager has been born. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings are upgrading right now to the next level. 8 more. That leads us to 18. So we still need a few more homesteads being upgraded then. So it's still a bit of a time there until that. Now, also what I can see is shoes and clothes is, yeah, not the best right now. People are basically running around naked. Shoes is impossible for me to make right now if I don't get leather. So either there's a trader coming in with the leather, or, well, we are just out without shoes. However, for clothes, I think we can already do something to counter that. Please tell me yes. And there it is, the weaver building. So we do need flax. We don't have flax at the moment, but I can make flax on the field. So we have 2 more fields coming up, and probably one is going to specialize into flax for these, because with that we can then start making clothes of our own. This will drastically improve happiness and also tax income once more. So I should really push this production then next. I'm waiting for my yearly traders to arrive now. And also please finish me that lookout tower there at some point. We do have at the moment 10 builders, but they're also very busy with all the upgrading. This is taking a lot of time. Also, we're running out of planks there. So that's a lot of things to process right now in my village. You might not see this at first glance, right? But of course, it's busy town right now, even though it's a rainy day. Also, field work has begun, so that also means a lot of people are busy on the fields right now, finishing my fields. And then we have the livestock that has actually vegetables and grain in stock, so I don't know why they should be hungry. I think it's the newborn that is a bit hungry right now, until a better thing arrives. And yeah, also milk production is going up. 4, that's really good. I would still like to purchase more cows if possible, but 4 is already a nice start for a bright future. The compost yard has one ready again. Let's push the fertility of the new fields up there so that we get up to 70% there as well for that. Alright, and the trader once more. Herbs. Herbs is something. Oh, and honey. We have lots of honey. Let's start selling some honey. 80 would be fine. He's not really... Oh, he would have pelts. So with that, we could make some... At least some clothes and some shoes. And... yeah, we can also sell some herbs. We have lots of that. 100 herbs will be fine. That's 400 coin there once more. We got 600 coin. Perhaps there's a second trader coming. I have my doubt though, as he has not arrived yet. Probably won't be another one. But what we can do, I would probably like to have a shoemaker now, to get us the shoes, right? So the clothing we can get with the flax then, but the shoes requires a shoemaker and requires leather. We really don't have a better rotation system, unfortunately. I would love to rotate especially my industry buildings a bit better. And I would like to squeeze it in here. We do have this one fruit tree that unfortunately I need to get rid of. And here I would also like to have a road connection over there now, right? So that this is also connected and looks a bit better. But yeah. Yep, also more buildings have been upgraded. We are at 42 on the income, so that means now the healer hut is definitely on the go. As we also have a lot of sick people all the time, and some of them are dying from time to time, and this is just wasted potential overall that I don't want to lose anymore. But yeah, it's all about the trading. I think it's in now. There you go. And 360, and out of the honey, 200. Yeah, that's fine. And with that, let's get us the pelts over. Yeah, okay. No other way of actually getting this in other than this. And we still have 500 coin, 600, so we're still at around 1,000 coin there. So far so good. Another year is over, another one has begun, and we are going into the glorious times of shoemaking now. At least if not another raiding party destroys us. Stay tuned.